Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to our final interview for the morning. And that is with Najma Ansari. She holds a master's in international relations from the UK, and she's also a graduate of Jamiah Online in Islamic Studies and in Arabic. She's going to talk to us about, oh my word, something that all of us girls, whether you're a mother in law or a daughter in law, a sister or a mother, something that we always grapple over and kind of ask this question over and over and over again. But when my daughter in law was not yet married to my son, we had such an amazing relationship. And the first few months after the wedding, we were still great friends. And now, a couple of years later, goodness me, what has gone wrong? That the relationship is just fraught with misunderstandings and bad vibes. So I've long wondered why we're not talking about this relationship. Najma Ansari, Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the program.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Lovely to talk with you after a long, long time.
Yes, you've got a smile on my face. I wanted to know how you are. So,
I'm very
mhm.
good indeed with your duas, alhamdulillah. So, Najma, this is all important. What I also have noticed is that it is a ladies only event, and I'm kind of wondering why our sons and brothers and husbands are not targeted for an event like this, because then just maybe they'll understand us as wives, mothers, mothers-in-law, and daughters-in-law.
That's actually very true, but most programs, I don't know, we just tend to like to have it for women separate. And also, at a time, maybe for the men, it suits them in the evening. So, yes, we might think of father in law and then think of the sons, but it didn't occur to me that I should have asked the muallima. But because she's also an appa, I'm not sure she'd have been comfortable to be speaking with the men folk up front.
No, I'm thinking more about paying maybe one of the brothers, who has an
Yes, they
insight
should
into
be doing
these.
this. They should be doing
Yeah,
this. Yes, yes.
the sort of insights into relationships. They should be talking to our sons, very especially those sons whose wives are having these difficult relationships with their
Yes,
mothers-in-law. So
because he's the
they
one caught in the middle. He's the one caught in the middle.
absolutely, absolutely. So, Najma, how did this come about, and who is promoting this, and when and where is it going to happen?
Yes. Well, Alhamdulillah, as you say, you only come in the deep end when you are there. But this has been a fledgling idea from long, as you know, like with my friend Aisha, who's the co-organizer. So it just came about, but I think there's always a time and place. And during the COVID years, this Abba Muallima Abida Peer did a Zoom series on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just hoping to get in touch with her, which I finally did. And she has this opportunity. So this is just an intro to this topic. But evidently she's a Cape Town based, and she does do more of these events. So I just wanted it in Joburg, and I had been looking around, and I hadn't yet found somebody with a bit more specialized experience in this topic.
Okay, so tell us when and where it's happening, and will it be an in-person? Uh,
Yes,
uh,
yes, yes.
oh,
It's an
brilliant, brilliant.
in-person thing, and it is at something called the Islamic Circle of Southern Africa. They've got their premises on 51 Twickenham Avenue in Auckland, and they've got these boardrooms, and that's where we plan to host it. And I do pray people will book their seats simply because you never know. It is free of cost because it's an introductory course. Maybe if it develops into a series of seminars, there might be a cost involved. But at the moment, it's just an intro. So I just pray that people would actually phone us and book their space for the ladies. Yeah.
Okay, you can book a space for me. I definitely am attending.
Inshallah,
Um,
inshallah.
just tell me. I know it's a ladies only event. How many people can you accommodate? And you said, did you say it was at the premises of the Islamic Circle of South Africa?
Yes, with which you might or might not be familiar, but they're in Auckland Park, and they have the gatherings around Islam, whether it's lectures or other things.
Oh, Alhamdulillah for that. So,
So about we can accommodate 50, even maybe more, but I feel at the moment I'm sort of conservatively thinking it's 50. That's what
okay,
I'm
great.
thinking for just in terms of space and seating. But I
I
know
pres
if it's overspill, we will be able to accommodate that.
Okay, so I'm presuming this is on a Saturday morning from 10 to 12.
Yes, yes, 10 to 12. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah, yeah.
how do people go about booking a space at this workshop or this introductory talk?
Yes, they just phone either Aisha or myself. Our phone numbers are on the poster, and just book a space, and that's it for the moment.
Okay, so those two numbers is Najma, your number being 073 762 7477. And did you say it was
Yes,
Aisha Hurzuk?
yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Great friend of mine as well. 0263058880. So I certainly will be there. And I'm wondering for those people who don't manage to get the number and want a little more information on the event, is there a website they could visit to get more info?
No, but Muallim Abida Peer, she's there. When you can Google her, and you'll see that this is the sort of thing she does. I don't know if her contact details are there, but that's where people would find out more about that this is the kind of thing that's happening. Otherwise, at the moment, it's just via a WhatsApp call.
Okay, so they can get hold of you, Najma Ansari or Aisha Hurzuk, and this is
Yes,
a an intro into a series of From Sorrow to Solace, looking at
yes,
different types of relationships, and in this instance, it's the mother-in-law daughter-in-law dynamic.
yes. And inshallah, as and when we get the second one going, we do hope to do it on stepmothers, stepchildren, daughter-in-laws, co-wives, second wives, and so on, because these are areas of of concern, and they do bring a
Absolutely.
lot of sorrow. Can we not turn? And it's by Allah's decree these things happen. So can we not try and turn them into a position of solace, whatever situation we go through?
Absolutely. Are you thinking of, depending on the demand, take it to other areas within Johannesburg and surrounds?
No, not at the moment. I hope to consolidate it at one venue, one place. And then because the speakers may or may not be the same, and then maybe other people can invite those speakers to their own areas.
Oh, wonderful. I so look forward to it. Saturday, the 11th of February, between 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock at 51 Twickenham Avenue, Auckland Park. It's the Islamic Circle of South Africa. The guest speaker, obviously, is Mualima Abida Pir, and she's going to talk us through her insights as a senior mentor, facilitator, and mediator on family matters. In this instance, it's looking at the relationships between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. So, Najma, anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Mm, Yes, no, maybe don't bring in the daughter-in-law as such, because I think this one I'm trying to target us, the older people, of how can you improve your behavior as a mother-in-law.
Ah,
Eventually, when we talk to the younger ones, yes,
okay.
so it's not, targeting the younger ones at the moment. When we do the one on daughter-in-laws, we can look at them. How much ownership can you take of your grievance and issues, rather than think it's an outside mother, the big bad infamous mother-in-law. So, but for let's
Okay.
start with the elders, because let's try and us do what we can to salvage relationships. and then maybe work with have some expectations from the younger group.
Perfect, absolutely perfect, and all the more reason why I will be attending, inshallah. Look forward to it. I think it's a brilliant initiative. Go well, and look forward to seeing you then on the 11th of February, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Julie, and I appreciate this time you gave us to talk about it.
Absolute pleasure. Talk some more in the future, inshallah. Go well. Keep us in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum to you.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
That was Najma Ansari talking to us about a introduction to a series called Sorrow to Solace, looking at different relationships. This time around, the relationship regarding the mother-in-law. This is going to happen on the 11th of February at between 10 to 12 o'clock, starting at 10, finishing off at 12 at number 51 Twickenham Avenue in Auckland Park. It's being promoted by the Islamic Circle of South Africa. For more details, you can contact Najma on 073 762 7477 or Aisha on 082-630-5880. Please, as a mother-in-law or a mother, I would urge you to attend, inshallah. Time for me to wrap up. Thank you indeed for your company this morning. As always, we do hope you've enjoyed the interviews. We will be with you again tomorrow morning at the same time. A big shout out to our production team, and that, of course, is Nasrin Naidu and Kolani. Till tomorrow morning at the same time, as always, keep cool. The heat wave is well and upon us, so please just make sure that you are adequately hydrated. And inshallah, we're going to take a listen to the recitation of Juz 1 by Sheikh Tawfiq Ibn As-Sayyih. To enjoy it, Salamu Alaikum and Khuda Hafiz from me, Julie Ali.